am in my little beep beep at Heathrow. Then I get to wake up the next morning courtesy of the carrion crows. Look at you, what a handsome boy.
Right up to the bridge.
Oh wow.
The water was up to the bridge.
Do you mind if I film you?
It's depends on what we do.
Oh.
Where the last witch trials in Scotland were held.
As she dramatically walks up.
So let's say here now.
My gracious hosts. Just the wording sometimes is a little bit different. Tesco, of course. Had breakfast at a cafe that's run by special needs folks, and it was so great. This is where they used to chain deviants to the wall of the church. And here we are at Caithness Quarry, looking for fish fossils, which we found several. Mm-hmm. There we go.
No.
I never did see the owl that created this nest and the midden right under it. Could be seagulls, because seagulls also have pellets. So, here's all my bones.
Little bones. Little bones.
Here's some Pleistocene fish that we found. And then all the gorse is blooming on the way back home. And finally, I got to one of my ancestral family cemeteries. This one is a Victorian. There is a new area of it, but there actually is a medieval memento mori stone somewhere hidden in this family cemetery, which makes it older than Victorian, but the stones really get weathered out here. Lots of nice surnames in the cemetery. It's oddly comforting, if that makes sense. And there it is. You can see the bones and the skull. These are medieval.
His eyes are very close together.
I often look for pieces of flint, especially because a lot of them you can tell they've been worked and discarded. So this is jasper, flint.
Hello, Jasper.
It's got a waxy surface, really easy to work with. A lot of tools I have seen. And there's markings on them that you can tell that they haven't been naturally worked. And there are 3 brochs right above the kiesbroch. And those are Bronze Iron Age. This is one of my favorite little midden spots, and I had never found a coin, and so I found a coin. Turns out it's not just any coin. I also found a military button. These are copper, and they were actually pound tokens that companies paid to have made as advertisements. So I think it's even cooler than a regular coin. And my gracious and beautiful hosts, thank you so much as always. If you ever want to go fishing, the River Thurzo and the accommodations, this is the Ulster Arms Hotel. We had a really excellent lunch there. Excellent. Beautiful. A butcher shop with only local meats. That's just how it works. Food is local. Food tastes like food. Next time I'm grabbing one of those steaks. And a trip to Castletown Beach, right by Dunnet Head. This is where Castle May is, but this was a company town. This was a windmill for the slate they used to pull out of here and mill. And the workers lived here and worked here. What's so interesting to me is out in the Nevada desert, there is a similar, one of these by a ghost town, Aurora, and it was also made by Scottish masons. The similarities, they're almost duplicates in construction. It's amazing to see how far they got. And the Castletown Visitor Center is a really beautiful place to visit, full of history.
Oh, it's flocks.